Yeah, looks good, looks good. Let me just check the bit rate and everything, and we'll get her fired up. Just make sure everything's legit. Sometimes you gotta check all this stuff just to make sure your stream is coming in clean. Let me turn the bit rate to 3, see if that comes in a little better. Should be good. Like that. Let's try that. Alright. Let me know if that music is good so you can still hear me. And we'll get the show rolling. What's up, Hans Volt? Yeah, you guys let me know if that music's coming in clear. I'm doing like a more, I got a laptop setup where I'm doing a more low-key style stream here, just Synth Samurai TV style. You dig the Tibetan monk beads? Yeah, that's cool. What's up, Heathcliff? What's up, Twin Cities Oxygen? It's already a little prominent though. What does prominent mean? Let me turn it down a little bit. Let's see if I can get the music to turn. Let's see. Maybe that's better. Let me check the levels. I think that's a bit better. Music's not coming in too hot there now. Yeah, let's go over and see what we got going on here in the intertubes over here. We got, let me go to this page first because it's laid out a little better. Go to Synth Anatomy page. So on Synth Anatomy, we got this crazy little Behringer 2600 VCO ARP oscillator clones, 37% off at Thomann. So the deal, what's going on now, if you scroll down here, you see this little part here, Behringer synth prices are coming in at like 30, lots of, let me open it up actually, then we can see it. Let's see here. Open that window up in a second. So yeah, so we got over at Thomann in Europe, the prices are coming in dropping, but over here in the US, they're going up. And nobody knows why, wink, wink, but I think we got an idea. But guess what? Sometimes you got to go through a little pain to get to the pleasure, you know? So over in the US, we don't mind paying a little more for some Behringers because I bet you $1 million it'll all be worked out in the end, and America will be buying the cheapest synthesizers on the planet. America will have the cheapest synths. But for right now, we don't mind. We don't mind, do we? So we got the VCO. But let me open this page up and show you the crazy price differences coming in here. Behringer synth prices on the rise due to the tariffs. And they went up a lot, man. Echo pointed it out to me the other day when he was cruising through Sweetwater. He was like, dude, if you checked out the Behringer prices, are through the roof. And I was like, how much are they going up? And he was like, bro, these Behringer prices are going up by like 50%. And I was like, for real? And he was like, yeah. So TCO started filming. What's up? Yep. Riding the Logie. Nice. Nice chain, brother. Yeah. Nothing tops the patch cable chain, though. I know I got it. The problem was I bought the patch cable chain with the L, the L inputs, and I never knew, or I forgot that the organ grinder and the Mo bass pedal got the straight inputs. So I got to get another one of those chains. It's only like $35. I'll get another one. But and then I can wear all my guitar pedals out to the brewery, because I don't go to nightclubs. I just go to breweries and hang out. All right, so let's look at how much these prices are gone up. It's insane, actually. So if we look down here, look at the state of this. UBXA desktop went from $799 to $949, a 19% increase. We got Behringer Wave, $5.99 to $6.8. To be honest with you, I was going to go buy a Behringer Wave there yesterday. But I said, I can't buy the Behringer Wave yesterday because the price went up too crazy. You know? So that's where we are with that. Let me just check. Then we got the System 55 Euro Rack, went from $15.99 to $18.99. We got the Swing, the Behringer Swing. The MIDI controller went from $99 to $169, 71% increase. The Pro VS went from $99 to $119, 20%. So it looks like the biggest increase is the Behringer Swing, which is interesting. Maybe more. The UBXA was crazy because I was going to buy the UBXA-D yesterday too. And when I went and looked at the price, the UBXA-D went up almost $200. So I was like, I can't buy that. You know? I can't reasonably go buy a UBXA for $200 more. So I got to put that one on hold too. So to be honest with you, I was going to go on a Behringer buying spree yesterday. And I just had to pull back because the prices were too high. What do you guys think of all this? You know, unbelievable. Like a 200% increase? Damn. So, what is it? This is only the beginning, Lo-Fi Matt. Yo, Samurai, I got a new rating system for your Kumite. It's called the Degrees of a Shade Darker. It's based on how many reading mistakes I make when reading track descriptions. The more mistakes. Yeah, that's cool. This is U.S. retailers. Yeah, Thoman's still good at the moment because I don't think the tariffs went in on China. So I think you can still buy all these, and it might just be Sweetwater. It might be Sweetwater, right? Just preempting the increases. I don't know, but they jacked it up an awful lot. Maybe I gotta have to get a hold of Yuval and say, Yuval, bro, give me the download. What's happening over at Sweetwater? Is Sweetwater? Are you guys just jacking the prices up to skin a bit off the top, or are you really just doing it because of the tariffs? But to be honest with you, I like tariffs. I think tariffs are cool. You know, I think tariffs are cool. I think by the time this is over, it will equalize trade around the globe, because right now, whether you like it or not, the U.S. is the piggy bank for the world, and that's all getting reversed. So you got to go through a few ups and downs and a couple a little bit of turmoil to get that all reset, because everybody's been milking this cow for way too long. And but this is a synth show. This ain't a geopolitics show. Yeah, or who knows, man? Maybe Behringers are just becoming vintage now. So maybe all these here are becoming vintage synths. That's the question we might want to ask ourselves. Is Behringer... This isn't because of the tariffs. This is because Behringer is now becoming highest quality synth company. So they got to jack the prices up, man, because these synthesizers are too good. They sound too good. They look too good. They feel too good. Yeah. USA all the way. You're about to find out. All right. All right, let's move on from the tariff news, and let's go back and see what else we got. We got the Ambient Zero. Now, this is pretty cool. As you know, I'm a massive fan of the Sonicware Ambient Zero. And this little beauty right here just got a 1.5 update. The only problem is I can't update it because I don't have a MIDI to USB converter. So in order to update this thing, I got to go buy something else, which is always a good time. You know, so I'll have to go buy the cable to update this. But if we look here, we got... They added different tuning systems per pattern. They added an equal temperament, a pure innotation, a Pythagorean tuning, a Safiaggio, however you say that, tuning, from 410 to 470. It also includes a relaxed playback mode where you can basically set up your own spa-style music and just let it rip. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't take the M0 to the next spot, blah, 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 blah. We got built-in LFO, now got more waveforms, including 3 slow LFOs. L sin, L tri, L, S, R, N, plus a new oscillator level destination. Furthermore, it also updated the beautiful thing, which I like since I'm a preset playboy, as you know. 64 new sound pattern palettes, because it only came with 9, right? It only came with 9. And now we're getting 64, baby. You do the math, all right? That's like a 7x increase in presets for all the playboys out here, okay? So we dig that big time. And for 239 bucks, I think you're absolutely mental to not pick up one of these. What's up, Alex C? Yeah, this is a new live stream setup I got going on here today. I'm doing it on the laptop because it's so nice outside. I didn't want to sit inside, and I talked to a few of the boys, and they were like, man, you got to get a stream going. I was like, yeah, I've been taking a little bit of a break on a little bit of a recharge. So I was like, man, I got this laptop here, so I might as well just put OBS on the laptop now, and just, it's very, very quick and easy to gear up this style stream. I just geared up, as I'll show you, this is a live edit, so I geared up this little one. It's just a web camera from the laptop. I got the web interface on the right, and I just put a little logo up top. I made another scene. Well, bam, I can switch over to me down in the corner with the web browser there, and then I got my coffee shop NSA style setup where I can have multiple windows like this. So this is more of a chill style thing. So I got 3 little setups going on here, dude, you know, which is cool. And I did it geared it up in about 5 seconds. Took me about 5 to 7 seconds to make this. So if anybody wants to know how to set up your OBS stream with 3 scenes like this, well, bam, well, bam, well, bam, to make it look like you're actually editing your videos when you're not. You're just clicking your mouse and you're changing to a new scene in OBS. If anybody wants to know how to do that, hit me up in an email and I'll tell you. It'll take you 5 seconds. And on a laptop, it's super easy. No mixer, no nothing. Your audio input's already whacked in there with the mic from your laptop. I don't know how it sounds, but I think it sounds good. You got the friggin' web camera built into your laptop, so that's easy peasy. And here we go. We got a semi-professional style OBS stream set up where I can just switch, right? So I think it's cool and it's easy. But like I said, if anybody wants to know how to set up this style stream, I want everybody to copy this style because I think it's next level. And I think if you want to talk about synths and build a little community and have your stream look fresh and be able to switch scenes super easy, that's how you do it. It's very, 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 very friggin' easy. So, all right, let's get back to business. Let's see what else we got over here. So we got 64 new presets. I don't think he demos the new presets on here. This video, maybe check this out for a sec. Let's see. I'll just open it up on YouTube. Hold on.
Are you ready?
Don't want to watch no ads.
To see your brand on TV. Your
Yes.
competitors will wish they had known about Vibe. With Vibe,
All right, let's check it out.
Hey there everybody, so Sonicware has released a new second firmware update for the Ambient Zero. This one brings some brand new and exciting features, including the ability to set the temperament of the Ambient Zero on a per pattern basis. I'm going to show you what this and the other new features are and how to use them, but first let's look at...
Hold on, what's that, Rourke? What'd you say? You're interested in hearing more on the SynthTube LLC business strategy, write-off synth purchases, business expenses. Yeah, it's not an LLC, so LLC is one way to do it, but you just want to do the sole proprietorship. So what you do is you can't do, okay, so if you're going to set up your YouTube channel as a business, you just register Rourke, Rourke Studios. You take the room in your house and you calculate the square footage and everything. There's calculations for it. I won't get into it, but you calculate the square footage. You calculate how much electricity is used in the room. You can write off the electricity and the mortgage or rent you're paying based because it's going towards the business. Then you apply for a credit card. You get a credit card under your business. You use the credit card for your purchases and pay it off with your regular account, right? And then this is all, I'm just simplifying this really basically. And then once tax time, so you have to act like it's a business. You can't just do it like a hobby, right? So you have to have the mindset that you're going to try to get your channel at minimum monetized so you get ad revenue, right? And then you've got 5 years to produce a profit, right? So you got 5 years to build your business, and in that time you're going to be acquiring video equipment, audio equipment, musical equipment, wardrobes, whatever you're doing to produce your production, right? So Synth Samurai Productions is a media company. It's got audio, visual, it's a show, and what happens is you get a loss on your company due to your purchases in the first year. The loss on your company you can write off against the income tax of your regular job, right? So that's where the sole proprietorships is a benefit in this one when you're small, because if you're an LLC at first, you fall into a different bracket because the LLC is its own entity, you know. So then you would have to hire yourself as an employee inside the LLC, and it's a little more complicated to start. But just to start off, you would do, first things first, register your name of your company, which AKA your YouTube channel, but you might as well make it broader, right? That's why I did productions, because we're doing a lot of different stuff. And then, yeah, if you want more info, man, just hit me up in an email.
How to install the firmware update itself. And that brings us to another new thing, which is that Sonicware has also developed a web application for making the update process nice and simple. We'll put a link to the page in the video description below. That'll bring you to a page that looks like this, and the first time you open it, you'll probably get a pop-up message that looks like this, asking if it...
So I was saying the other day, it's friggin' so annoying having to firmware update and add friggin' file. I wish someone would make like this global program where I could just go whap Ambient Zero, boom, update it all. Whap Korg, boom, update it. But it's too much to ask. So anyways, you got to do this crazy little thing here, but I want to see the details. So after you update it, you got to buy this new friggin' MIDI thing. Let's go here.
And then use the octave arrows, these buttons here, to navigate through the 8 banks.
Yeah, so anything, you know, like if for example, if I'm out with the wife who's the accountant for Synth Samurai Productions, and we're out and we need to have a business meeting, we'll grab a bite to eat and we're talking about business, taking notes for a half hour about what the business, you know, so it's all documented and everything, and then the meal and the coffee or whatever we have is then put onto an expense for Synth Samurai Productions because it's a business meeting, right? Lots of different stuff like that.
Of patterns that all of the patterns are organized into. So each of these banks has 16 patterns inside of it. And if I want to jump to bank 3, I go there with the arrows. And then let's say I want to go to pattern number 4.
Yeah, so you got to make money on YouTube before you start writing off things. Yeah, well, the whole idea is you got to spend money to make money. So what you're going to do is you're going to slowly make very smart decisions with upgrading your video quality, upgrading your audio quality, things like that, which in turn you would assume that if you put in the work and the time to do that kind of thing, and then you also have the incentive that you're building a business, therefore, by you taking the risk, the tax code allows entrepreneurs a benefit for risking their money and time, which could end up in failure. So you're taking a risk, therefore, you're being rewarded with the ability to have some leeway in the tax code, right?
Inside of that bank, well, I just come down to the 4 button on the sequencer, press that, and right away we jump straight over there. And then if I wanted to, I could hop right back over to bank 4, go to, I don't know, pattern 15, and bang, we're right there. Okay, so now I want to actually play some of these for you, and that brings us to a...
Yeah, so I guess this has turned into a business show for a second, but so right now here's how I have my proof of business set up at the moment. I have a t-shirt shop where I sell t-shirts, yes. So I create t-shirts, I put time in making t-shirts, I sell t-shirts. So that is one SKU of the business is t-shirt sales. The next SKU of the business is Yeah, so YouTube is the thing, but then there's SKUs off of that, right? So the YouTube is the production, and then I have t-shirt sales, I have the ad revenue that comes in, which is not much at all. Like if I go balls to the wall like I'm doing, I think around it always equals around like $200 from ad revenue, right? So like just if I do, which is crazy, if I do all the videos that I've been doing, like non-stop live shows, flat out, then just from the ad revenue, which I don't even have it turned on, I only got it turned on at the front of the video, because when I watch a video, if there's ads constantly popping up, I click away usually, right? And I don't have YouTube Premium. I don't even know who has YouTube Premium. So I got an ad that starts. YouTube just puts one at the beginning of the show before the show starts, and I think it plops one at the end, but nothing in the middle. So with just the one at the beginning, at the end, the ad revenue just from the channel is $200 a month comes in from ad revenue from the channel. And I don't sell really any t-shirts at all. I'll sell a random t-shirt every blue moon. To be honest, I buy most of the t-shirts myself, which the accountant says I have to stop purchasing my own clothes. But I've made the t-shirt shop to make my own t-shirts for myself. So, but yeah, I'll sell a random t-shirt here and there. And then about $200 a month comes in ad revenue just from the front end and the back end ad on the show. And so that's the income coming in, and everything else, I got accounts set up where I personally put a certain amount of money in every month. What is it, like $20 a week or something? Was it? How much do I put in the Synth bank? Hey, what goes in the Synth bank? $120 a month. Yeah, so I put $120 out of my paycheck into a Synth bank account, right? And then that Synth bank account allows me to pick up random crap like cables. Like I just bought that Ozbot camera for $88, stuff like that. So then I have that, and then I have like a Synth Samurai Productions business credit card, which I would use for a big purchase. And then I can like repay it back. But then I got all the receipts that everything's being bought to build this little business, right? Yeah. So that's kind of the basic setup. All right. Yeah, I'll show the Echolator. You're right. Enough with the Ambient Zero because I got to update. I think I got the Echolator loaded up. All right. Let's check out the Echolator from Erica Synths. This one here is thanks for the $1.99, Saucy Synths. You the man, baby. That'll get me a coffee later today. Right. Hold on, dude. But I had the Erica Synth video loaded up, so that's cool. Let's check this one out. This is the new pedal, and to be honest with you, I'm going to give you a little inside baseball, what's going on behind the scenes with me. I should keep this a secret, but this is what I'm wrestling with. Maybe you guys can give me your opinion. I'm thinking about sending the steam pipe back and just getting the Echolator, because I don't know, the steam pipe, it sounds amazing. You can get lost in it, but I just don't know if the price justifies what you actually get out of that thing. That's where I'm wrestling with. I got 10 days to decide what I'm going to do, but I love it. But I'm a cheap biche, like the Machines One says, So when I pay a lot of money for something, I really, really want to be absolutely blown away by it. And although I love the sound and getting lost in it, I just don't know if that price justifies it, right? So that's what I got to think. So I was half thinking about just trading it out back to Sweetwater and getting an Echolator and a Behringer 2600 Blue Marvin. Or Blue Marvin? Yeah. All right, let's check this out. This is a new synth pedal from Erica Synths. So I'm absolutely in love with this Echolocator pedal, and the thing is, okay, I love the Erica Synths Night Verb. I love the fact that it's an instrument more than it is an effects pedal, and the only thing is, I'm like, is the Echolocator just the Night Verb with a ping pong delay in it? You know, if that's the case, Machines One said I should probably just go grab a Boss DD200 and add that to the Night Verb, and I could pick that up for $259. Rather than 600, but dude, just the sound of the Night Verb is so awesome. It's you got to assume that this is amazing too. And if you guys got headphones on or studio monitors, this is ping ponging all over the place. Yeah. The pedal is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I think I might do it. I think I'm gonna send the stink pipe back and get the Echolocator and maybe the Behringer 2600. Oh, no sound when I switch screens there then? Really? Let me check. What would it do that? Yeah, sorry about that. I was just kind of experimenting on the side there with a big screen, and I didn't have the audio input, so I just added it. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. Viral Beats, and he went to Apollo's house, man. They did a jam. I thought that was super awesome. Very, very cool. Yeah, Apollo and his buddy Niners, I think it was, or something. Two of the boys went down. They only live an hour away from each other. So Apollo did a stream, and they had Apollo, Viral Beats, and his buddy, I think it's Niners is his name, doing a stream. That was awesome. So what do you guys think? Should I get rid of the steam pipe and get the friggin' Echolocator and another synth? Because I mean, at $1,200, I can get the Echolocator for $600, which I think, you know, it's not worth $600, but it's worth $400, right? But who cares? And then I'll still have $600 left over. It's Sweetwater bucks, so the problem is I gotta buy something on Sweetwater. I can't go perusing Reverb and grab something for this because it was Sweetwater bucks from when I sold the Red Demon MPC. So I could get the Echolocator, which is awesome, and then I can get something else. What else should I get? $600. I'll do $700. I'll do $700. I think I'm gonna get the multi-poly. I don't know. Yeah, so my biggest problem with the steam pile is it sounds great once you start really getting into it, but I'm just actually kind of pissed off that the patch designers were so damn lazy in patch creation. I just find when I went through all the presets, it just pisses me off when I go through the presets and I'm like, you guys were very lazy here, man. You didn't really put a lot into this thing that when someone opens it up for $1,200, there's not like a crap ton of super inspiring presets that then can like send you off. And I'm not saying presets are everything, but it just annoys me when you spend that kind of money. I think Uncle Jerry said too, he bought the TE-05, and when he went through some of the presets after he got through the first one, he was like, I can't believe I paid $1,400 for this thing, and they didn't load it up with the most exquisite, inspiring patches ever. So, in all fairness, he went and bought Devin Boulanger's preset pack, and he said it's awesome. I mean, the Echolocator is next level. I'll say it again. Yeah. I was on the fence about the multi-poly, and then I went and watched, I should pull it up, but I went and watched I went and watched Synth Seekers. He did a live stream with the multi-poly, and he made a couple of his own patches, and the patches were absolutely insane in the membrane. So shout out to Synth Seeker. I know he's not a massive fan of Synth Samurai, but you know what I mean. Sometimes you got to snap into a Slim Jim and give a brother a break. And shout out to Synth Seeker for that crazy multi-poly video, because some of the sounds he created in his own patches on there, I should show it in a minute. Let me show. I'll do it after. Yeah, you're right, Hans. You can't do a versus. You need them both. You need them both. The other cool thing is I really like how Erica Synths does their demos, and they put it through a bunch of different instruments, from guitar, basses, arpeggiators, old school crap synths, friggin' violin, bow, whatever he was playing. What's up, Greg from Loonsberry Pedals, greatest American pedal company ever. And then, yeah, I just like it. Yeah, I think that Erica Synths doesn't even need synthfluencers or whatever you want to call them to demo their gear, because they do their own demos are so awesome, right? Like there's every time I go and watch a demo of gear they've put out or given someone for free, it sucks. But when I go watch Erica Synths demo of their own product, it blows me away. And there's only the second best Erica Synths demo guy out there right now is this cat, what's his name? Synth Samurai. He demoed the steam pipe, and he has the best steam pipe demo on the internet. And he did it for free with extra glaze. You feel me?
You're gonna be really blown away by this. Just gonna press this and see what it gives us.
All right, I'm gonna load up, what else do I got here? I did the Ambient Zero, I got Eric Synth. Let me load up Synth Seeker's video and I can show you that. Synth Seeker. I should send Synth Seeker a deluxe pack of Slim Jims, because I know he loves the meat sticks. All right, let's see. Video, it was a live stream. I think he likes beef jerky. I thought he said he was eating beef jerky on the stream the other day. Maybe it was a meat stick. I don't know. What do we got? Korg Multi Poly. Was it this one? Yeah. So let me go and gear up the patch he was doing. Let's see. Yeah, listen to this for a minute.
Front panel's aluminum. The enclosure's one of them's a wavetable. The C layer's just a sub-drone.
Yeah.
One of them's a front panel's aluminum. The enclosure's plastic. And it's
So he's going to go over the patch he made here. I think it's called Orca something Orca, but just listen to it, man. The crazy thing about the multi-poly, the 4-layer multi-timbrality with, I think it's got 5 LFOs per layer. It's got 2 filters per layer. Am I right or am I wrong?
turn off. A and B are the same layer. Here you can hear A by itself. It's just this pad that I put together. It's like it's 2 oscillators. One of them's a wavetable. They're both wavetables. They're both the same wavetable, in fact, but they're being modulated slightly differently. Right, and so that's on layer A. And then layer B is the same thing, just again with different envelope timings and different LFO timings. So they sound similar, but when you play them layered together, it's kind of like a binaural sort of thing. If you've got headphones on, it's moving around a lot between left and right.
I mean, so a lot of people were saying that the multi-poly is just another wave state, mod wave, op6, Raspberry Pi, blah, 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 blah. But this here is crazy. It's crazy. I need the multi-poly.
And then the C layer is just a sub-drone. And the D layer is a sub-drone with a rhythmic thing going on.
Crazy, right? Let me see if I can pull up his Orca patch.
Only layer has your synths, so 16 voices probably.
Oh yeah, here.
I'm not going to get rid of them. The waves things they call on my CPU.
Listen to this.
So this whole Korg model where they've got the hardware and then they've got the exact same thing in VST is fantastic for me, because I sit on my couch, I do sound design, I dump it on the machine, I play, and that I could load and mappings. Anyway, so this is a preset I made earlier today, and then there's this lead that I'm working on that's still not done.
So that's cool, right? Let me type this unapologetic synth that Trusto sent me. Unapologetic synth. Where is it? Where is it? I freaking watched it the other day. I think it's had horror in it. Hold on. I think it had horror in the title. Where is it? God damn it. Hold on, I'll find it here in a second. Who is it by? No MIDI. What's it called? No MIDI, no CV, endless hours of fun. All right. Wrong title. No MIDI, no CV, endless. There we go. All right, let's check this out.
Our GitHub, it's completely open source. Some synths give you endless control, MIDI, CV, a million modulation options. And Audrey
basically has no input, no MIDI input, no audio input. It's a feedback network using a Car Plus Strong algorithm, but you, by manipulating the knobs, can gently coax little swells of feedback, just endless hours of fun. So I'm sampling the hell out of this thing.
This is Charlie Closer, the guy who wrote the music for the Saw films and was working with 9 Inch Nails for many years. He has a good point there. It's a point that I think can make for a really good video about constraints and perfectionism. Quick announcement, if you own Audrey II, we just dropped a brand new firmware update. I'm playing it at the moment. It improves on the sound engine, it fixes some digital distortion that we had on extreme reverb settings. And you can grab it now on the link below in the description. Or stick around to see the whole video. At the end I have a walkthrough of how to install everything. For the people who are new here, my name is Rui, this is Synthux Academy. And Audrey II is a horrorscape synthesizer that came from our community. Nick Donaldson of Infrasonic Audio designed this beast of an instrument. I helped with the interface design, and now it's available through the SynthUX website. And also other shops around the world.
I'm a huge fan of horrorscape. Let me pull up the website, see how much it is. Hold on. Firmware, Daisy, where is it? Charlie Closer. How do you not have the website hyperlink? That's crazy. I'll put it in after.
The instrument is built around the concept of carplus strong synthesis. You can see here there's a feedback knob looping through reverb, filters, and some code witchcraft right here, which you're totally welcome to explore and discover on our GitHub. It's completely open source, and you can craft your own spells with it. There's also a tape delay right here, which sounds pretty damn good, and also feedbacked, because what's better than feedbacking into a feedback? A quick side note, Audrey is designed on the Simple Designer board, so if you have one of these, you could actually build this and have the exact same sound. There are also alternative firmwares floating around on our Discord server, so if you want MIDI or CV control, join Discord and ask around. Link in the description to join, but the official firmware is intentionally constrained. So let's talk about the power of constraints. Audrey was born from...
I do like the sound of this thing. I love really drony, esoteric, horrorscape style stuff. So yeah, I kind of dig this thing.
The SynthUX community as a DIY project. It wasn't supposed to be a commercial project, but at the end of 2024, we were nudged by our friends at Signal Sounds to make some assembled units available. And that meant making some tough calls.
It's DIY?
Manufacturing isn't magic. It's really hard, at least for me as an artist, as a designer. This was not something that, it's challenging. You need to make a lot of compromises, deadlines, budget constraints, invest a lot of money. We could spend years refining the design of the instruments, adding features, tweaking every last thing, and never actually finishing anything. And here's the thing. Even in its raw, imperfect form, people loved Audrey the way that it is. As the designer, I can tell you that it was really hard to release it like this, because I'm immediately thinking about it could also be this and it could also be that. But as soon as people started playing with it, I realized that I was simply wrong. These limitations aren't flaws. These are features. This is what makes this instrument really unique.
I want to hear it. It's cool. I want to hear some sounds of it. Let's see. See if they got a pure sound demo. The Audrey II. Alright, let's check this one out.
It starts growing, and in that way we connect. So, frequency knobs.
Flick around here for a sec. Sound demo. Is this the Audrey II? Sketchcock. Let's see what we got here. Circuit art. Audrey II. I guess that's the only real video we got. They got shorts of it. Audio test. Cover your ears. Yeah, so there's not many videos out of it at the moment. Let me go back. This is feedback. Audrey II, the beauty of controlled feedback. Alright, let's try this one. right, so this is the Audrey II by Synthx. Is this a DIY? Is this DIY? Interesting. If this is DIY, yeah, then I'm getting it.
So how do you get started? If this is your first time doing these kind of things, it's exactly for you. If you've never held a soldering iron, or if you don't know what a linear 10K potentiometer, I'm going to be covering all these topics.
Damn, bro. I'm going to have to buy this and pay someone to put it together for me. Or I'll learn it myself if it's easy. But I don't know how easy it is. That's cool, man. I might think about getting that. What is it? 299 euros? How much is that in American dollars? What's that, like 250? How much is that? If it's 250 bucks, that's nothing, really, in the grand scheme of things. You always got to look in the grand scheme of things, and that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. All right, let's move on. I think my battery's going to die here. Let me check something. Battery 15%, so probably gonna wrap it up there now actually so it doesn't die, but I just want to check out this over at Matrix Synths. We got Devin Belanger. Let's watch this for a second.
All right, I've opened many synth boxes over the years, but none have made me this hyped. The Prophet 5 and Prophet 10 by extension are quite possibly the most legendary synths ever made.
Whoops. What happened? Where is he? Where's Devin? Ah, he disappeared, did he? There we go. Sorry, Devin. I just X'd you out there for a sec, my boy. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Devin.
All right, I've opened many synth boxes. Ruffles, we know everybody. We are with my first time playing the beautiful Prophet 10 Special Edition.
The King of Glaze. You got to give the King of Glaze.
It's my first time playing the synth because when I plugged it in to film this first impressions video, it was incredibly out of tune.
Yeah, best synth ever until he gets his next $5,000 to $8,000 synth sent to him.
Like, we are talking comically out of tune to the point where I actually had to just keep tuning this synth over and over again for it to get used to my room over literally a week. I think the synth really just did not like moving.
Yeah, Devin got a hold of the Pumpkin Spice Lacewood synth, man, direct from Sequential. He didn't say whether they sent it to him, but like Devin says, he only shills the best synths, which I give him respect for that. Devin's a major hustler. A lot of people got issues with Devin. I got no problems with Devin. I love Devin. I think Devin's got some of the best glaze on the internet, you know? It's just his glaze has got a lot of artificial ingredients, where my glaze is grass-fed, non-GMO, pure organic glaze, synthganic glaze.
from warm California weather to Canadian winter. But just keep that in mind if you get one of these. You're probably gonna have to tune it for a few days straight to get it used to your room if you live in a cold climate like I do. All right, well, that beautiful patch you heard me playing earlier might be the single greatest
Yeah. Devin's a great guy. He unabashedly, he's a businessman, straight up. He's running a business to the maximum extent, you know? He gets free gear. He makes tons of money off his ad revenue, and he's got crazy Spotify streams. He's a businessman. He does it right, sells albums. He's cool. I like Devin. I think Devin's the man, to be honest with you. It's just there's two different things, man. If you want McDonald's, if you want a McDonald's hamburger, go to Devin. If you're looking for that grass-fed, non-GMO prime rib burger, you come to Synth Samurai's channel, all right? But I love Devin. Nothing wrong with a little bit of McDonald's shilling. All right, you guys go check Devin out for yourself. My battery's going to die, and I'd rather end the stream before the stream shuts it down. So that's the new style outdoor synth stream I got set up for the summer. Like I said, it's very easy to set up in OBS. If you guys want to know how you're setting up your channel or anything, and you want to know how to gear up this OBS style setup where you can just like wha-bam, 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 switch scenes during your stream live and make it look like it's edited, then just send me an email and I'll hit you up and we'll set it up for you. It's very easy. All you need is Canva to design your little Synth Samurai or whatever logo up top. And then you just need to download OBS for free. And then the rest is in the details. All right? So that's the show for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And, oops. And that's it and that's all. Slow, slow.